Hey.
Broadcast my banners. What's up, everyone? I'm just gonna be doing a short stream before I I didn't spend as much time on drawing as I originally hoped to. I kind of pushed myself today, working out. I took a second walk, but I guess it was a word telling me that I shouldn't have taken a that was not fun. Um, but I finished my workout challenge. I shaved my body too, so that took some time too, right? Since I've been working on my body, I just want to look physically more attractive, right? That's why I've been working out. That's why I've been doing the 75 hard challenge, right? We're supposed to do a 45-minute workout outside, and you have to do a 45-minute workout inside. So that's an hour and a half of working out, right? Considering I took 2 walks, that's just an hour and a half of cardio, right? And on top of the 45 minutes that I do working out inside, doing my curls and my wrists. So I spent a lot of time working out today that I don't normally do. I can create a team ID so that you can join 42288. 42288 if you want to join, if you would like to join. I mean, I did draw for a little bit, but I don't even think it was like for 30 minutes. I don't know, I'm just kind of a little scared to finish Ryuk, right? Since it is a drawing that I'm doing for my sister, I just want it to turn out better than the rest of my drawings. You know, I want to spend a lot of time on it. You're not playing? Okay, that's fair. And after I finish Ryuk, I am really scared to make my own original character too, right? Because I want her to also turn out good. I really struggle with chess, drawing chess on girls, right? I do kind of struggle with legs and feet. I think I've gotten pretty good with hands, right? I think I'm pretty decent with the upper body, at least like the belly. I'm really good with faces, right? Because I've drawn a lot of faces. So that's what I started off with, was drawing heads and facial features. So I think I've gotten, you know, I'm really good at that, right? I got that part down. I just, again, I really struggle with drawing female chest and getting the legs symmetrical and getting like ankles and feet to turn out right. I don't know why it's so difficult for me, but it just like really is hard for me, and it's something I really need to work on, right, with my art. And I was looking on IBS Paint too. I was figuring out like the ratios to draw horizontal photo, right? Because I think I want to, like, since I keep streaming my hero, right? Since that's what you guys like to watch me play essentially all the time. I think I want to draw like a horizontal image of Ned today. I think I want my first digital like PNG JPEG to be of Ned today. So I made a blank slate and I put like a little outline that I'm supposed to follow. So when I do decide to get into digital art, I have that like ready started out for me. So I just have to like, I'll have to follow that outline, and then I'll put it in like the details to make it look like Nezuko, right? But that's gonna be really difficult for me too, and she might not turn out the prettiest because it's gonna be my first time doing digital compared to traditional art. since I'm used to pencil and paper now, right? And I think after I get into digital art, I was showing my sister too, like, since Vocaloid merch is so expensive, I think I might want to eventually, like, make my own figurines. I think I might want to learn how to figure out how to do that, right? But I'm also studying for my Security Plus too, right? So I can get the job that my brother has, the cybersecurity. So, you know, I have to make sure that I'm studying on that every day still too, right? Because if I'm not, then I won't be able to get a half decent job. Because I have been on a job search for quite a while now, right? Because I know I need one because I haven't had one since I was 18. Which is why I've been trying to focus and work on myself too. So I used to be in relationships a lot, like all the time when I was younger. So I think I want to take a break from dating and become like better. Doing things like that just so I seem more like a more admirable, attractive person to a girl, right? Because I want to attract someone. I don't want to keep searching for a girlfriend all the time, like I used to when I was younger. You know what I mean? Because that stuff gets like really exhausting. If I can get a girlfriend just by being responsible, right? Instead of smoking and constantly mooching off the girls all the time, right? Or at least that's kind of what I think. Because it used to be something pretty bad that I would do. Just because of how hurt I used to be in a relationship that I lost when I was 18. That I really thought that that person I was supposed to marry had promised to marry me, but that obviously did not happen, so might as well focus on ourselves and heal from an experience like that before getting into dating. Because I can look physically attractive and be financially stable. I'll probably be cool enough for a girl to want to ask me out. Instead of me asking out girls all the time. Or at least that's what I think. I'm getting into art, right? Having that creative side come out of me instead of consuming video games all the time, right? Because you can't be too creative when you're playing a video game. There's only so much you can do on the game, right? It's not like you're creating something, you're consuming content that was created for you when you're playing a video game. Because someone created this experience, right? Which is kind of what I see. I hope she'll commission me for it, but I have no clue if she will. I mean, if she doesn't, that's okay. She's family, so it could just be something that I do that's nice for her. But I do eventually want to get real commissions in it, right? Like, that's the whole point of learning art, is for it to be skill that I can make money off of, right? Like if I'm making art for someone. Because like when I make art for myself, essentially, right, that's for me, so I shouldn't expect anything to come out of it. Especially when I started getting into art, I think doing art for myself was really smart, so I could learn exactly how to do it. So that after I've learned and had the skills to do art properly, then maybe I'll be good enough at it to where people will be like, oh, I might want to buy this guy's art because he's really good at it, you know? And again, digital art is so popular too compared to traditional art nowadays. That's why I think I need to get into it. And I know AI art exists too, right? And you see it all the time on social media. That's not really real. I don't consider it real. Because, like, it's not right. It's not. It's like not a real person who created that. You know what I mean? There was no work involved with AI art. You just kind of, you type in some text and then it generates an image based on things that real artists have actually created. So that's why I think it's been good for me to actually real life skill, because that might be beneficial to society and to myself and my mental health, right? That's at least what I see. I am getting really close to finishing Ryuk. I think I might post him on YouTube as well as TikTok when he gets done. I think I've been working on him for like 10 or 11 days now. It usually takes me 2 to 3 weeks to do a full character. Right, because I could draw a face really fast in a day. In like a couple hours I could dish out a face. But that's not like a full image, essentially, right? It's kind of lazy, essentially. Which is how I started doing art. But I was kind of like starting with faces, essentially, just so I could get the gist of them down. And then that's when I started working on arms, bodies. There's this girl that I had asked if I could draw her. It was like my first time attempting at realism versus anime, right? And I noticed too, anime versus realism, like, it's way harder to draw something that's realistic versus anime. Like, drawing anime is really easy, honestly. At least from my attempts at realism, because I do have 2 attempts at realism, which is not a lot compared to 9 drawings of anime, which I do think anime is more alongside my drawing style, just because how much I consume anime media. But even then, right, I really think that realism art is probably the hardest form of art that you could sign up for. I think cartoons would probably be even easier than anime, even though anime is essentially a Japanese cartoon, right? But it is a different style, right? And it would be different if I got into like Chinese cartoons, right? I don't know what they're called. They're not called anime. But that would also be a different style, right? because that is a Chinese cartoon, so they're just different. I mean, technically, my art is a cartoon since I don't resonate and live in Japan, right? Technically, anime is something that is a cartoon that is made and resonates in Japan. But it's also kind of like the style that counts too, right? I think. Because I could probably draw like Peter Griffin like really easily, or like Lois, or like Stewie. Like that would be really easy. Oh my.
Looks super useful.
Didn't do too hard. That is my one use of Negidem.
Scabbity stab stab.
Oh well.
Nice to meet you.
Crap. 2 miles later.
Yeah. Time to hit the grind.
Line out. Got a text message. It's from my sister. It's to be expected.
Let's go.
Yo! Maybe do a little. We've got some high fashion looks in the house! Don't blame me!
No way. No way.
That's all you got?
No way.
Nothing will remain. Seriously? Seriously? I expect more next time. This is a stacked bunch of fighters! I can't wait for things to kick off! Too much for you.
Consistency
We're
is
heading
key.
to the battle stage!
Consistency is definitely key when it comes to working on it.
Okay, pick your starting position.
Yeah, so we landed with the team.
Time to shine bright.
Cool, yo. Disconnect from the Wi-Fi. I have a clue.
All right.
To agreement. There was no civilian in there. It's actually surprising.
I feel good. Everyone, meet in this spot. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not want to go that way.
Everyone's in the safe area.
Well, I guess I have to.
Enemy
Oh,
attack.
fine.
Don't get stabbed. Locked on. Okay.
Fine, I hear you. One down already? You're all out for blood, aren't
That's why she wanted us over him. Because they're getting attacked.
Let's
That's
play
why they want-
tomorrow.
Yeah, we can play tomorrow. I didn't plan on streaming for very long. Anyway.
I want to go kidding. Watch
I'm
out.
totally down for that. I'll probably, at least I hope I'll wake up early tomorrow. 'Cause I'm gonna quit streaming at midnight and that's when I go to bed. I'll try to get up at 5 o'clock, so I'll probably start a stream at like
Hide and seek
sometime
custom.
at 8 tomorrow. Yeah, we'll probably do customs tomorrow if we have a lot of people on stream, like yesterday. Or not yesterday, that was today. Yeah, today was a really big stream. It was the biggest stream. We peaked at 13 viewers. I thought that was really good. Oh, you're still in school. I mean, that makes sense. When I was 18, I was still in high school. Which, that might have been why I had so many viewers today too, right? Because it was Sunday, I was thinking about it, like, everyone's gonna be out of school, so kind of makes sense.
Too easy.
I hope you get good grades, because I really was edging my high school career. I barely passed high school. I was passing with D's, so I do think that stuff is important. So it is very important to be smart and have good grades. As cliche as that might sound. But studying is kind of important. That stuff does matter. As a lot of people don't like
12
school.
p.m. or 2, 12 p.m.
Yeah, I could do PM in the PM.
Alright.
But I do hope that I can wake up sooner. Because I usually get up really late. So.
They might survive. Change my mind.
But I can definitely stream tomorrow. I can always stream. I'm always free, right?
My face is up here.
And it's always nice to see you guys come back, right? I always say, like, there wouldn't be a stream without you guys, right? Because I would not be doing this if I had 0 viewers all the time, right? Because that would be very demotivating. And I'd probably want to focus on other things. So I really do appreciate you coming around, Rainier.
We're being attacked.
It's been really nice to know you. Has. Really good has.
It okay.
It okay? Yeah, things will be okay. It'll get better. I've been trying to work towards bettering myself. I feel like I was a bad person for quite a long time, so I'm trying to take care of myself.
My mom
not
and dad.
your mom and dad. I don't think I know anything about your parents. My parents are... There's something, right? Parents can't be perfect, nobody's perfect, so... You get what you get, right? I can't really complain, right? 'Cause my family does everything for me, since I'm unemployed right now, so... I'm really lucky to have the people that I do in my life. And I should probably appreciate them more often.
Broke up.
Oh, your parents broke up? Yeah, that's pretty sad. Mine tend to argue a lot, so it's just kind of how it is, right? I think being in a relationship, I think if you decide to... Mine didn't really teach me much of anything growing up. I mean, he did teach me how to mow the lawn recently, and how to work out, right? I mean, that's really nice. But, I mean, they do argue a lot, so... Sometimes my mom starts them, sometimes my dad does. Again, parents aren't perfect, nobody's perfect.
Sorry, I got
I
pissed
do
off.
think he could have been a little bit better. I think everyone can do better, right? Like, I could be doing better by not playing the game, right? But if I do really want to commit to my art career, I should be focusing on my art, not the game and streaming, right?
Get swallowed up if you're not careful.
Everyone can always do better, so
Time for a break.
it's just kind of life. You just kind of live and you learn, right? You learn what's right and what's not right. It's the whole point of making mistakes. Because you have to make mistakes to learn what's right and what's wrong, right? It's just part of life. And some people will keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again and they never learn, right? But sometimes people do make a mistake a couple of times and they do change
My
and they learn
birthday
from
is
those
tomorrow.
mistakes. Your birthday is tomorrow? Well, happy early birthday. I don't really have much money, so there's nothing I can give to you. But I can tell you happy birthday. Ryan,
Easy.
I hope you have a good birthday. I hope things get better for you and your family.
Too bad. Yikes. All right.
So what is tomorrow?
Seriously? Yikes.
Cannot look at the date right now. No match.
And that's the new safe area.
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I look at the date now, Mom. Your birthday's on May the 5th. It's an interesting day to have a birthday. Your birthday's on a Monday. I'm not sure what day of the week my birthday falls on.
I'm into.
My birthday's quite a bit away. But it must be nice having your birthday be in the spring, right? I think that's a good time to have a birthday. I would think the spring or fall would be a really nice time to have a birthday, at least that's my opinion, since my birthday's in the summer. I mean, I might like the summer more now, since I've been getting fit, right? But I used to not like the summer, because that's when people like show off their bodies. I used to be overweight,
I'm into.
so that would used to always make me insecure. But we are changing that, so
Now this I'm into.
I might like the summer more now, because I used to be a winter freak.
An event? Better run that way.
I hope you get something really cool for your birthday. I honestly do. 'Cause I've been trying to think about a tattoo for my birthday. I think I want to get my first ever professional tattoo for my birthday this year. Because ever since I sobered up,
2
just
hours
thinking,
live stream, please.
2 hours? Yeah, I don't know if I could do 2 hours. I'll probably play like 1 or 2 more matches since it's almost midnight for me, right? You probably want me to stream 2 hours, so it'll be your birthday by the time, right? But unfortunately, I think you are an hour behind me, so our time zones are just a little different.
Knowledge is power.
For my birthday,
I would. Again, I do want to wake up early tomorrow, so I'll have more time. Because I was really crunching my time on things today. Just with my studying for my Security Plus, and for not really spending any time on my drawing, because I only spent like 20 or 30 minutes on it today, which was pretty bad. Because I woke up at like 10:30 a.m. today, I think.
12 p.m.
Yeah. So if I can wake up early in the morning tomorrow, I can do my walk really early after I eat my salad and do my studying. And I'll probably have time to draw before I stream, since you want me to stream the PM, right? If I can wake up early at like 5, 6 a.m. Because if I get to bed at midnight, I'll get 5 hours of sleep. I think that'll be plenty of sleep. Because usually I end up sleeping too late in the night to where I can't wake up from my alarms. Because my alarms are set for 5 a.m. And I do need to be getting up earlier if I want to be working again, right? Even though I did say I am still waiting on Menards too. I've just been kind of waiting on those applications. And I'm supposed to go back to when I don't know what time my mom is gonna do that with me. We're supposed to check in on that application tomorrow. So
OK 3, 12 p.m.
3 p.m. Yeah, I'll probably have to figure out how to crunch a stream in at some point, right? I mean, it's probably not going to take that long to check in on the application, but that is going to be something different in the day that I didn't have going on today, so it's pretty free. Most of my days are usually really free if I'm unemployed, right? But the whole point is to get a job so I can have a more normal schedule in my life and be making money.
You
So I
have
can
been
support
making
myself.
videos for 5 years.
Yeah, my channel is really old. Actually, crazy story from the first ever video that I made, that Gacha Life video, that's for some reason my most popular video. That was, I made that when I was being groomed on Instagram. It's actually insane, the fact that I even remember, but I was in middle school when I was into Gacha Life, when I first started getting into it in Night Court, and there's this person who would comment on my posts, and they'd be really sexual with me, because I had my age on my Instagram page, which probably contributed to me being groomed and catfished, pretending to be a girl on Instagram. They had me do SRP with
You
them.
have music.
Oh, can you hear it? I can turn it down. Like I was saying, they had me doing SRP with them. I was way too young to even know what it was. And they kept doing that with me for like almost a year, up until my freshman year of high school. Like, it was going on for way too long. And for some reason, when I turned to a freshman, they just like revealed to me that they weren't who they said they were. And I feel like that being my first online relationship, like quote unquote relationship, I guess, I think that really fucked with my head, how I viewed relationships, right? Which is probably why I ended up
5
catfishing
years.
my friend when I did Yo-Yo, because I had the same thing happen to me, which obviously isn't right. I had to learn that the hard way, obviously. But I've been very on and off with YouTube, right? So I've been uploading since I was 15, 14, right? Because I used to play and upload on my PS4 when I was younger. And the PS4 that sits in my room is really old. I've had it since I was like 12 years old. So, that thing is almost 9 years old now. So I'm going to be 21 this year. I really want to trade it in. Get like some money out of that, right? Since I don't use it anymore. And I got rid of all the data off of it. Right? So it's kind of like a clean PlayStation. And I do have the VR with it. So it might be worth like $100. And if it is, I feel like that's pretty good, right? Considering I only have like $30 right now. Having 100, that's really good. You know, that might like pay for like a month worth of groceries for one person. You know, like that's pretty good. Like I don't think I need a PlayStation 4 that just sits in my room and does nothing for me. If I could get like some money off of it, you know what I mean? I've been trying to tell my parents like I don't use that PS4 anymore. Like I got the 5 now, I got an upgrade. Like I need to get rid of that 4. I can get some money out of it, you know?
Feeling better.
But I don't really think they understand that. Unfortunately. Well, I could even, cause I've been thinking like I want more Vocaloid figures in my room too. Like I could use that money to decorate some more stuff in my room, which would make me happy. Like I feel like getting the PS4 out of my room would just like it would make me happy. I don't think they understand that. I don't need it anymore. It's just something that just sits in my room that I associate memories with. I just don't need in my life anymore. You know what I mean? Just don't need that PS4. Like someone else could get some use out of it. That's why it's worth the money, because someone else could use it. You know what I mean? That's why GameStop would do a trade-in.
Enraged face or Hawks?
Who should I tune? Hogs. I personally like all the female characters, so if you would tune a female character, I would think that's awesome. But that's just my personal opinion on things, right? Everyone's gonna have a different opinion. I think any female character would be an awesome choice. That's just how I see it. Because I want to finish tuning all my female characters. That's why I have Momo tune. That's why I have a Chaco tune. That's why I have Toga tune. Those are the characters I play the most. I think tuning the characters you play the most first is probably a smart idea, right? If you think you're a Hawks main, then you should probably tune Hawks.
No one is in the same.
Uraka.
Or a Chaco. Just any character you essentially play a lot should be tuned. Because if you're going to be playing them a lot, they should be as strong as they can possibly can. If you're going to be playing them all the time. That's just my personal opinion. And plus, if you have one of the cool outfits with the characters too, right? You'll get the ores with them when you tune them. So that'll be cool, right? But it's also more expensive to tune the characters with the cosmetics versus the ones with the default outfits, right? Because the default outfits cost less of those keys, whatever you call those keys, right? I don't know what they're called, but they're the keys that you use to unlock the slots of the tunes, right? So that's always something to consider too.
I don't have a Plus Ultra skin for D8.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure, you know. It's really all up to you. It's your playthrough of My Hero. It's your decision, ultimately, but so whatever makes you happy, tune whoever makes you happy. Because video games are supposed to enjoy. Any video game should be something that you enjoy. You shouldn't ever let someone tell you that you can't do something, right? Because Me being online as I used to be online, being online like all the time, people always degrade for my interests. You should never listen to the people that are mean to you. You should do what you enjoy and what makes you happy, right? So tune whoever makes you happy. You shouldn't even be listening to me. You should be making that decision on your own, right? Essentially. You should tune whoever makes you happy.
I really did it.
At least that's what I do. It's my personal opinion on things.
That rope, I won't give up. No. Stronger.
Come on, Kirishima. Oh, I got the Kirishima. That's awesome. I'll take that.
All right, level up.
I probably should have leveled up my shield, not my cannon. But
You and
Is
Hanako
what
are my friends.
I appreciate that. You guys are also my friends. It's always good to make new friends,
Already.
right?
Feeling better.
Never hurts to make new friends.
I'll take this. Level up.
It's always good to make new connections, no matter who it may be.
What did you do?
I can't believe I just stopped
Where
that
is
Momo.
Hanako?
I don't know. He's probably asleep, right? It is really late. So, he's more likely asleep. So usually I don't stream this late.
Let you go.
It's not something I usually do. It's not in my typical schedule. Because I'm usually drawing by this time, or sleep. So, just changing up my schedule a bit by doing what I'm doing right now. Gotta kill myself here. Or at least try to. Apparently I could not. But I did as best as I could do. Right. Maybe the Tenya will clutch this up, but it is midnight, so I will probably be going to sleep after this game. But I will say to watch Tenya, because he might get a revive card. He is a rapid type, so if any type could potentially revive in a situation like this, it would definitely be a rapid type.
Ready to go. 30 seconds till the safe area moves.
And I appreciate that you've seen me also on here.
Fully prepared.
Been very nice to me every stream, so I really appreciate it.
Risk it all.
You do seem to be the most mature one out of my viewers. At least that's what I see, right? It's just my personal opinion. At least out of the viewers that are active in my chat, right? Because some people do come into the stream. You know, don't really say anything, so. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a good night, anyway. I hope you have a good birthday. I will probably catch you tomorrow at like 2, 3 p.m., maybe 1 p.m. But I hope you have a good night.